Hello, my name is Tatiana. I'm a product specialist from Global Forest Watch. In the next few minutes, my colleague Colin and I will demonstrate a scenario of how you can use Forest Watcher Web and Forest Watcher Mobile together to help you manage a team of forest monitors. More specifically, we will show you how to create a new team, send and accept invitations to that team, and create and complete assignments. We're going to assume that you do have some previous experience with Forest Watcher so that we can focus on these new features. However, if you're new to Forest Watcher, that's all right. We do encourage you then to visit our Help Center page where you can view our past webinars and step-by-step tutorials to review basic concepts and functionality. As a reminder, Forest Watcher is made up of two complementary applications. The primary application is installed on your mobile device, and we refer to this as Forest Watcher Mobile. The other application is available on any web browser, and we refer to this as Forest Watcher Web. To access all of the new team management features, you will actually need to use both applications. To start this demo, I'll be showing you what things look like on the Forest Watcher Web from the manager's perspective. And for this demo, I'll be the manager, and Colin, who is my colleague, will be a monitor. So anytime you see my face or hear my voice, that means I'm going over the manager's role. And the same goes for Colin, but he'll be going over the monitor's role. And for now, I'm going to turn my camera off to focus on the demo. Here's the first section of the demo where I, as a manager, will show you how to create a new team. The Forest Watcher web homepage is located at forestwatcher.globalforestwatch.org, and I'm already logged in with my GFW account, which is the same account you use to log in to globalforestwatch.org or Map Builder, two of WRI's other mapping applications. I will click on the Teams button in the top menu to view my teams, and teams that I manage appear in the top section right here, and teams that I am a part of appear in the bottom. This is an important point to keep in mind. Users can be both managers and monitors, and there's no limit to the number of teams you can manage or join. So let's create a new team by clicking on a button labeled Create New Team located here on the right. And first, I need to give my team a name. I'll call it Forest Defenders, and when I click this button labeled Create Team, I'm taken to a new page that allows me to manage the details of my new team. Here we can see a list of managers, monitors, and areas of interest associated with this team. Managers and monitors both have access to view the content associated with a team, but only managers can invite other users to the team. And so as a creator of this team, I have a special administrator role, which allows me to delete the team, but it also allows me to transfer ownership to another manager or monitor. And so right now, I'm the only member of this team, as you can see right here. And before we add any other teammates, let's associate an area of interest with our new team. And I'll explain why this is important in a moment. Now I will show you how to associate an area of interest with a team. I will click on the Areas button in the top menu to view and manage my areas. If I scroll down past this map, you will see that areas are grouped into two sections. Areas that I created appear in the top section, and areas that are associated with any of my teams appear in the bottom section. I have already created an area that I want to associate with our new team. But as a reminder, you can create a new area by clicking the button labeled Add Area. When I click on my area called Puerto Maldonado, I'm taken to a page with this area's details. If I scroll down past the map, you will see a section called Teams associated with this area. I'll click on the button labeled Add Team, find the team we just created, Forest Defenders, and I'll see a check mark next to it, and then click the button labeled Add. We can now actually see this team listed as associated with this area. I will click on the Teams tab again, find my new team, which is the Forest Defenders, and click on it to see the details. Now we can see that our area is listed in the bottom section. This means that any monitor on this team will have access to this area of interest in both Forest Watcher Web and Forest Watcher Mobile. There is no limit to how many areas you can associate with your team. However, keep in mind, please, that having more than areas means more data to transfer to your mobile device. If you are using Forest Watcher Mobile. In general, we recommend having no more than 5 to 10 areas of interest for any one team. The fewer areas you have on a team, the faster your mobile device will sync data. Now we're ready to invite my teammate Colin to be a monitor on our new team. I'll click on the button labeled Add Monitor, and we see a screen that prompts me to type an email address. This address needs to match the one that was used to create the user's MyGFW account. But if the user does not have a MyGFW account, we can still send this invitation, and it will be waiting for a user to accept after they do sign up for a MyGFW account. Also note that in previous versions of Forest Watcher, a user would receive an email notification that they were invited to a team. This is no longer the case. Instead, a user would see a team invitation when they log into Forest Watcher Web or Forest Watcher Mobile. Here, I will type in Colin's email address and click the Add button. Now, we will see Colin's email address listed in the monitor section with the status of invited. Let's briefly switch over to Colin's screen and see what this looks like on Forest Watcher Mobile from a monitor's perspective.
Hi, this is Colin from the Forest Watcher team, and I'll be showing you what things look like from a monitor's perspective on Forest Watcher Mobile. I wanted to say hi first before I got into the demo, but for now I'm going to turn my camera off so that you can see the screen easier. I've already signed up for a MyGFW account, and I just logged into Forest Watcher Mobile for the first time. Since I don't have any areas of interest on my account, the application prompts me to create my first one. But Tatiana told me that she sent an invitation to join a new monitoring team that already has an area associated with it. So I'm going to tap on the Skip button on the top right. You can see that this screen tells me about all the new features that come with this update, but I'll press Continue for now. Now I'm on the main screen. Every time I sign in, Forest Watcher will automatically sync any new data. But just to be sure I have the latest alerts and team invitations, I'll pull down on the main screen to initiate a new sync. A loading bar shows up to update me on progress, and after a few moments, the sync should complete. I see a note on the Teams button that I have one invitation to join a team. So I'll tap the Teams button, which brings me to a screen that lists all my open invitations. I'll tap on the Forest Defenders button, review the details that include the monitors and managers involved, then tap Join Team at the bottom. Then the Confirm button. I'll see that I successfully joined the team, and if I head back over to the home screen, I can see that the application is automatically syncing again so that I have access to my new team's data. A few moments later, when the sync is complete, then I can tap the Areas button to review my areas. Like Forest Watcher Web, you'll see that on this screen, areas are grouped into two sections. Areas that I created appear in the top section, and areas that are associated with any of my teams appear in the bottom section. I only have team areas, so that's the only section we see right now. If I tap on the team area, I can see deforestation alerts from the last month. Right now, I'm not sure which alerts I should prioritize, so I'm going to wait until I receive more information. Let's go back over to Tatiana and Forest Watcher Web.
Hi, it's Tatiana again, and we're back in Forest Watcher Web, where I'll show you how things are looking on the manager's side as we're continuing with this workflow. For now, I'll turn my camera off so we can focus on the demo. Just to remind you, we're back in the Teams page, and I already refreshed it to see if Colin accepted my team invitation. Great, it looks like he did because the status is marked as confirmed. One thing to note here, Colin is using this email account, but under a different name, but it is Colin's account. Next, I would like to provide a little more guidance on which alerts I want Colin to focus on. And to do this, I can use a new feature called Assignments. Assignments allow us to specify exactly where we want monitors to investigate. And we can explore what this looks like in this new monitoring page by clicking that button in the top menu. The monitoring page is made up of 3 subpages that you can see in the secondary top menu here. The first one is the investigation page, and it's for performing desktop analysis and specific areas. The second one is the reports page for reviewing submitted reports from the field. Just to remind you, a report is a document that summarizes field data. And the assignments page is for viewing the status of assignments. To create a new assignment, I'll stay on this investigation page. To begin, I'll find my new team area. And in this case, I'm interested in Puerto Maldonado, so I'll click on it to see more details about it. As you can see, we're brought to this location on the map. And I also can see the size of the area, the number of reports, and teams that are associated with it in the left panel here. Next, I'll click the button labeled Start Investigation, and it will request the most recent deforestation and fire alerts for this area. However, you can scroll down to here, and you can change this drop-down to 1 month, 2 months, or 6 months. So I'm interested in alerts for the past 6 months, so I'll click on 6 months option. The pink circles indicate the clusters or groups of alerts, and I'll zoom in just to start my investigation here. I'm interested in this particular area, so I'll continue zooming in. Looks like I would like to start an assignment here, and so I'll start by hitting the button Create New Assignment. And when I do, I'm presented with 3 options here. The first option is to select 1 or more alerts, and you can do that directly on the map here. You can also click on any location on the map, or you can upload a shapefile. To start this assignment, I'll click on one of the deforestation alerts here, and I'll actually click on the Select All Connected Alerts button to select all of them. Next, I'll hit the button Create Assignment to start my assignment. Here, I can provide more information for my monitors, such as the priority level, either normal or high. I'll leave it at normal. And then I can specify which monitor or team should receive this assignment by clicking on the button labeled Add Monitor. By default, I will receive this assignment, but I can also select 1 or more teams or 1 or more monitors to receive it. In this case, I will unselect myself, and I will select Jaden Santos, which is the nickname that Colin is using for his account, so he will receive this assignment. I'll click the back arrow, and if I want to, I can type additional notes for Colin to see. I can also pick 1 or more report templates for this monitor to choose from when completing this assignment. A template is a form that's used to create a new report. I'll leave the default option here, but if you're interested in our custom report templates, you're more than welcome to visit our Help Center page to learn more about it. And finally, I'll click on the Complete button. So the assignment looks like it was successfully created in this new page, and I can review additional information about it. If I want to see all of my assignments, I can go back to the investigation page. So I'll click on this button here, back to investigation, and I will go to the assignments page. So any new assignments that we have just created will have the status open. And now we're ready to go back to Colin to see what this looks like in Forest Watcher Mobile from a monitor's perspective.
Hi again, Colin here on Forest Watcher Mobile. I'm logged into an account that I created for an imaginary monitor named Jaden. And Tatiana let me know that she created an assignment for me, so let's take a look at how we can view that assignment and complete it in Forest Watcher Mobile. I'll turn my camera off so we can focus on the screen. Just a moment ago, I pulled down on the main screen here to sync my data, and now I see a note on the assignment button that I have 1 incomplete assignment. I'll tap on that button, which brings me to a screen that lists all of my open assignments. I'll tap on my new assignment to review the details. For example, I can see the area it's associated with, the coordinates, and any notes that Tatiana provided. If there's some reason I can't complete this assignment right now, I can notify my manager by tapping on the Mark as on Hold button at the bottom, and can return to this screen later to complete it. For now, I'll tap Start Assignment, which will bring me to the map and show me where within the area of interest the assignment is located. I can use the spread gesture on the screen to zoom in closer. At this point, I can use Forest Watcher like I would normally do. I can tap any of the alerts to find out more information. I can start tracking my route through GPS by tapping the play icon, and I can create a report once I've reached my destination. In this case, I'll select the bottom left alert and create a new report. I'll quickly complete the report. and then review my completed draft. Finally, I can tap the Send button to complete this assignment. At this point, the assignment is complete. You can see the Report Sent message up top. But I can create additional reports if I want to. For example, I could select the top alerts and create a separate report for them. All reports I create in this session will be associated with this assignment. When I exit the screen, though, I'll no longer have access to this assignment now that it is complete. I'll tap the back button to go back to the assignment screen, where I can see that my assignment is now gone. Let's go back over to Tatiana to see what this looks like in Forest Watcher Web.
Tatiana, let's see what Colin's completed assignment looks like on Forest Watcher Web. We're back in the assignments page, and I already refreshed it to see if there are any status updates in my assignments. It looks like my latest assignment is marked as complete, which is good. I can go on to the Reports tab in the secondary top menu to review submitted reports. I can see that Colin, under the nickname of Jaden, already submitted a report for this area, so I'll click on the View button to see the details. As I scroll down, I'll see all of the details that Colin provided in this report. And if I wanted to export this report, I can click the button labeled Export in the top right. First, I'll select the file type. I'm presented with several options here. If I was interested in creating a map in geospatial software, I might select this report as a GeoJSON or a shapefile. But for now, I'm interested in sending this report to a colleague over email, so I'll select PDF. Next, I have the option to exclude specific fields in the report. I want to protect the identity of my monitor, so I'll click the toggle button next to Name. Lastly, I can choose from 3 options for how to access this report, which will be provided as a zip file. The default option is to download the file directly, but I could also send a download link to a specific email or create a shareable link and copy and paste it. I'll keep the default and click Done to download this report on my computer. The browser will show me the location of the zip file, and I'll open it to see this PDF report. I can review all of the information that was submitted prior to sending it to my colleague, and this is what this report looks like in a PDF version. This concludes our demo for the new team management features in Forest Watcher, but please visit the Help Center to access additional training materials, and thank you so much for watching.